time. Okay, good. This is on air. Very good. And then also, let's see if we can make it. Okay, YouTube. It's trying also to do it. Let's see on Facebook if we can do both. Go live now. Let's see, waiting for the video. And okay. So, okay. Well, in YouTube anyway, this should be available in this moment. I was trying to make it also on Facebook, but apparently, I don't know here why the go live button is not working. So it's waiting for live video. Okay. And so in the meantime, anyway, we're still waiting a few seconds, a few minutes for the people that, we know there were some problem because many people received the email in the spam folder as usual. And so, yeah, so they are getting some troubles in getting here. And in the meantime, I try to understand here why it doesn't allow me to broadcast on Facebook. Well, anyway, no problem. If it is not possible, we will just keep on here, and we'll also gonna share the screen. Okay, my screen. So you can me if you can see my screen. If you can post it in the chat, please. Can you just put Giuseppe, if you can? Yes, okay, great. So you can see my screen, and this is already something very, very, very good. So, okay, I think the best thing anyway, well, let me just know one thing here. If I open these now, are you seeing the slides too, or adjusting my face? So, Giuseppe, dimmi, in questo momento si vede la slide e me, oppure si vede, cioè mi vedo solo io? Cosa si vede? Posso lasciare così o è meglio che tolga la webcam? Giuseppe? Dimmi pure su Skype, Ok, so dici? Loud and clear. Very good, Arend. Thank you. So, me e la slide. Okay, so I can, va bene così. So I can leave both, right? So you can see myself and you can see me and the slides at the same time. Okay, very good. So I think we're ready to start, okay? People maybe will keep on entering the room, but we can start. Okay, so I prepared a few slides here. Well, a few. There are quite a good number of slides, so sit back, take it easy, because it's going to be very long. Well, I hope to stay in 1 hour and a half maximum, so then you can do also other things. I want to start with an important fact that I like to remind to everybody, and I also like to read every time, because it's something that really gives us really the excitement and the enthusiasm to keep working day and night at this amazing business. What is this? Is the fact that we have seen that 100% of the people who understand this business perfectly are 100% enthusiastic. And this is good, because just tells us that if we are so good to communicate perfectly the concept of this business and how it works to the majority of people worldwide, well, we can really bring wealth everywhere in this world. But this is the difficult part, because we know it and people don't know it. So that's why we have created certain tools that we're going to see tonight that will explain how we can achieve our noble mission of creating extraordinary life for ordinary people. Okay, so that being said, let's see just what is going to be tonight, the webinar tonight. So first of all, we're going to have an overview of the business opportunity, so that even for the new members, affiliates, or people that are not even Clubshop members yet, can have an idea what the business is about. Then we're going to see how you can speed up your earnings. This is important because we are sure that we created the fastest income creating opportunity in this world. But of course, we can't make miracles, that's for sure. But anyway, we have created a certain situation that really can create income much faster than the traditional business opportunities. And I'm talking about the serious one, not about, of course, all the schemes and weird things and illegal stuff, okay? So we're gonna see these components that make these things possible, which is, first of all, the Fast Start bonus. We're gonna try to understand exactly what the Fast Start bonus is about, why we have created it, how this Fast Start bonus works together with the new fantastic 30-day trial partner program. And also we're going to see this new funnel that we created, the new proactive sponsor funnel, so called. And also we're going to see how you can speed up your earnings if rather than just be passive, you want to be active in building your business, even if the GPS, as you know, will make everything automatically and your business is really an autopilot, but of course your human touch can be really important. Okay, so we're going to see how you can work and what is the activity report and how you can follow up people and help people through your activity report. Okay, and then of course the most important thing we're going to see rapidly how much you can make with this opportunity, which is of course the main reason why you guys are watching this webinar tonight. Okay, and then we can even make a Q&A session if you have questions, if we don't go too long with this. Okay, so let's get started. So I want to start from the, well, what is the, let's say, the bad news. Because of course there is something, that when you have a good thing, well, good things are never free. And this is the same thing for Clubshop, for your Clubshop business. It's not free, of course, but sometimes these good things can even be very affordable. And this is the case of the GPS. The GPS, what is a global partner system? Is a package, actually there are 6 different packages of online services, which are designed in order to make your life easier, your entrepreneurial life easier, right? When you start this business, you become a sort of entrepreneur, you work online. It's true that everything is automatic, but nevertheless, you have something to do. And you can use all the services, also the modules that we keep adding in the GPS to make your life easier. GPS, and this is important to understand, is not a sort of investment where you invest something every month or once or whatever, and then you expect an ROI. It's not like that. It's not an investment side. Here is a business, and now we're going to see what kind of business this is. Okay, but anyway, it's something very, very affordable. And for sure, the value of the services that you receive is much higher than its price, than its monthly subscription. This is important to understand. And this value is not related to the income that you're gonna create thanks to this business, because this is, of course, something that depends on many factors and on yourself, first of all. But here, what you have is a service which has its own value. Okay, so we see here that there are 6 different packages, starting from the basic plus, pro plus, premier, and premier plus. Okay, starting so from $9.90 per month. It's a subscription. It's a monthly subscription. Okay, so And anyway, there are no obligation. It means that even if you start your subscriptions, you're not obliged to, I don't know, a 12-month contract or whatever. You can stop your subscription whenever you want, if you're not happy, of course. But we hope that you're happy and you want to keep on month after month. Consider also that once your earnings, your monthly earnings, start to be higher than the monthly fee, you can even pay the monthly fee by deducting it from your earnings. Okay, so anyway, this is the table that is available on your Clubshop account. You can see clearly what are the services included in the different in every different GPS pack. Okay, so important thing: GPS is not free. Important to understand. The membership, the Clubshop membership, it's free. It's always free. People can sign up, as we're going to see now, for free, stay free for their whole life, or cancel whenever they want. But if they want the services included in the GPS, well, they have a cost, and this is the cost, the affordable cost that you have. Okay, so what's the scope? What's the aim of the Clubshop business and the TNT? TNT stands for Taproot Networking Technique. Is this fantastic, amazing marketing strategies that had been invented by Clubshop already more than 20 years ago, and that we kept evolving and work at it and making better and better every month, especially since we acquired the Clubshop company. So the scope of the funnel and the GPS and whatever we're doing here is clear. Is what we can see here. Can even do this. Let me see. This is the laser pointer. Okay. So the scope is in line with our mission. The TNT funnel is the strategy which enables us to bring millions of potential customers to save money at thousands of stores included in the Clubshop mall. So it's clear that when you are a partner and you have thousands of shoppers hanging around in your Clubshop shopping center, and they start to make purchases because they save money, as we're gonna see now, you're gonna earn commissions. Okay, but of course, in order to do that, we need to have a strategy in place which allow us to bring millions of potential customers in the Clubshop. And we do this by rewarding generously all our affiliates and partners who share and actively support our mission of building extraordinary lives for ordinary people by activating their own Clubshop mall through the Clubshop Global Partner System, or GPS. And GPS is important to understand this fact also, is the fastest and easiest way to get qualified as a partner every month. Okay, why this? Because you can be an affiliate, you don't pay anything at all. If you want, and you start to sign up members to do your marketing, and you have shoppers member who start to make purchases at the Clubshop, well, if you have at least a sort of 5 members who did some purchases during the month, this qualify you automatically as a partner. So it means that you can earn commission, not only direct commission, but also override commissions. But of course, you don't have the GPS service available. Okay, this is important to understand. The GPS, again, is a service that we give to the subscribers only. Okay, but anyway, you're qualified automatically as a partner. It means that once you have the GPS, you can earn override commission, not only direct commission on your personal sponsored members, but also on 6th generation of members and partners and so on. Okay, very good. So let's try to understand rapidly the concept of Clubshop Mall, which exists since 1997. Okay, so we say that it's a big shopping center with hundreds of big name stores included in it. People can sign up as shopper member if they are simply interested in making purchases and earn cash back. Okay, Earn cash back means that if you go at Amazon, for example, directly without the Clubshop Mall, you pay those prices that you see, okay? If you go and buy at Amazon through the Clubshop Mall, you still pay the same prices, but then you get a percentage of what you have spent on your Clubshop account as cashback, okay? And then you can redeem it on your PayPal account or whatever, okay? So this is the basic concept. So we are not increasing the prices of the products. That is the opposite. You can buy whatever you want, whatever you're already buying, probably. You're already shopping at Amazon. But now you can get this money on your wallet and then spend it as you want, okay? Or people can sign up as affiliate members so that instead of only earning commissions, they can, instead of only earning a cashback, they can even earn commissions on other people's purchases, okay? And then, of course, you can sign up as a partner by subscribing the GPS. In this case, you earn direct commissions, but also override commissions on an entire organization of shoppers, partners, and then also on local stores. We'll see this later on. Okay, so this is the concept that since 1997, Clubshop created. So imagine when you are a partner, it's like owning a big online shopping mall which is open 24/7 everywhere in the world. Okay, so we've seen that this cashback is absolutely interesting because there is no reason to keep shopping at these stores that you may already know without passing through the Clubshop. Why should you go at Amazon without passing through the Clubshop? Even if you have Amazon Prime or whatever, well, you keep having all your normal benefits, but passing through the Clubshop, you have also this cashback. And this is the same on all the other name, Walmart, Zooplus, Philips, Expedia, in Club. There are only a few, of course, but you have hundreds and hundreds of stores, and we will keep adding new stores while we keep growing as a customer base, because it's not helpful at all if we have thousands of stores and then we are still not millions as customers in Clubshop. Okay, so now we are in the first phase, let's say, because even if Clubshop was founded in 1997, as you may already know, we relaunched it completely just a few months ago. Okay, so we started the game from scratch, and so we are rebuilding everything, but the concept remains absolutely the same. So how is it working actually, the process? The process must be very clear. Once you are a partner and you own your Clubshop, of course, if you don't have potential customers, well, it's completely useless. And we know that ordinary people that are not marketing gurus or whatever already have their primary job, they have a family to care about, all these things. They are not really skilled in marketing. So for them, it would be impossible to create their market for their shopping center easily, right? It would be impossible. Well, so this is what the Clubshop business is going to do. Once you are a partner, there is a system in place that we're going to see that gradually, month after month, that's why, of course, it can't be done right away, overnight, in just a few days. It's something that needs some time, but there is a process that creates automatically the market for your shopping center so that then they can start shopping on hundreds of stores and earn cash back while you earn commissions. Okay, so let's have an idea of this. So the goal, we said that you have your shopping center, create your market, and let's see how we have to consider this thing. So, for example, the system that created a market for you of 10,000 members, if these 10,000 members generates an average of 10 cents per month, well, you're earning $1,000 per month on people that are saving money on hundreds of stores. Okay, this is the concept. Or Another example, if this still these 10,000 members and they are generating an average of $1 of commission per month, of course, you're earning $10,000 per month. So this is the point. The point is, on the one hand, to create 10,000 members, for example, and increase the commissions that they are going to generate, okay? And that's where the GPS is working, okay? Because in fact, the big question is exactly this one. How can I possibly get 10,000 people in my market? That's the point, because only a few skilled marketers are able to do that, right? Instead, with the business cycle that we have invented, everybody can make it. Again, not the first month, not the second month, and so on, but month after month. How this is going to happen? It's important to understand how the Clubshop business cycle works, and we're going to see. So we run advertising campaign globally in every continent, and these campaigns keep generating thousands of new customers and affiliates daily. Actually, in this first phase, we are targeting our campaign exclusively to get new affiliates interested in a business opportunity. So people that are actively looking for a serious business opportunity. Okay, so in this moment, we are not targeting our campaign to shoppers. This must be clear. Okay, this will be in a second phase. So these affiliates understand how it works. What we just said, the personal purchases can go on, so they can go in the Clubshop mall and earn cash back. This is the principle that we have just seen. This is the value for the end consumer. Okay, so we sell actually millions and millions of products where people can save money. So we are giving value to the end consumer, and even the affiliates and the partners and so on are end consumer, of course. So in the meantime, doing this, we keep building our community with millions of people. Consider that Clubshop already had about 9 million members. Okay, then when we relaunched it, we had to start another way. But anyway, it's not something weird. We are going to recreate this community with millions and millions of members. And we know that a percentage will become partners. So it means GPS subscribers. Okay, so these GPS subscribers are people that are interested in creating a monthly income and will be part, of course, important part again of the Clubshop Mall as customers too, because we are the first customers of our own shopping center. Okay, it doesn't make sense if you are a partner and you usually buy at Amazon, for instance, and well, now you will start to make it through your Clubshop Mall, of course, and the same thing with all the other stores available. Okay, so that you can earn cash back, and your team also will be able to get this. There are no obligation, of course, but anyway, people can start saving money, and then, of course, this is gonna start to create commissions while we'll wait to start the big campaigns directed to the shoppers. Okay, so these partners, we know they pay a monthly subscription. A big part of this subscription is going to finance again bigger and bigger advertising campaigns. Okay, so this keeps creating more commissions, more partners. More partners create more budget for your campaigns, because actually we're going to make the campaigns for yourself, because in every GPS subscription is included a certain number of advertising shares that are going to create your market. So you will receive automatically this affiliate in your team, and this cycle keep repeating itself infinitely. Okay, so we'll be able to make bigger and bigger campaigns, which creates more and more affiliates, which creates more partners, which creates more purchases in the Clubshop Mall, more advertising, and so on, a never-ending cycle. Okay, so if someone was wondering about the sustainability of this process, well, here you have your answers. Okay, and of course, the more the cycle produces and the bigger the commissions that are created and shared among all the affiliates and partners. Okay, very good. So we understood that with the Clubshop, you put your business on autopilot. And we're going to see how the different business building aspect of GPS works. So first of all, your GPS subscription started at $9.90 entitles you to receive a specific number of cooperative advertising shares. Each one of them comes with a minimum guaranteed number of members for your team every month. Okay, so again, let's visualize the thing. We run campaigns everywhere in the world. All these people enter in the business cycle here that we've just seen. And these people are not just left themselves. Well, they are at that moment organized, optimized by the GPS thanks to the taproot networking techniques that we're going to see now. Okay, so you see that the GPS is not something. It's not just something that you pay and then well, you just wait that something happens. It's something that includes some really valuable services, technology that it's working for you 24/7. Okay, so let's see this optimization. I mean, when you receive every month these people in your team, what is going to happen? The same that happened to you initially. It means that you sign up and as an affiliate, you have received a position in the team pool, which can have a great benefit for you by becoming a partner. Why? You register as an affiliate, so you go at the bottom, in the bottom pool, a big pool at the bottom of a vertical line where people are already placed here. You see, these are partners that simply started before you. Never mind where you are in that position, because you are going to create, well, the GPS is going to create your organization from the position where you are. So once you are there in this pool, then you have the possibility to become a trial partner by starting your 30-day trial program. Okay, so as soon as you start your trial program, you see that you get out your pool and you take the first position free at the bottom of the line between the lowest trial partner and the team pool. In this team pool, there can be even thousands and thousands of affiliates, right? And in this line, there can be even tens or hundreds of trial partners and partners, okay? So when you become a trial partner, you get out of the pool and you take the first position available. This is the reason why also you'd better become a trial partner as soon as possible. So you will take the best position initially, okay? So then what happened? Then the other affiliates in the pool also become trial partner. So, well, you will be still there in your position, but the other ones will be underneath you, right? So we are going to optimize this situation where everybody receives the notification, everybody knows what is happening in their team, and even how many trial partners you have above you. Because you know that if you confirm your GPS before them, you can overtake them. Okay, so it's an additional benefit. Of course, we try to give incentive to people to get started as soon as possible without procrastinating. You know that procrastination is the worst thing in business. Right? It's what keep people poor normally, right? So we're trying to do something where people get real benefits, and the faster they move, the more benefits they get. Okay, so here, as long as these people keep becoming trial partner, well, your vertical line of trial partner keep increasing. Okay, and also thanks to the trial partner program, you keep receiving your personal sponsored affiliate, like if you had already paid the subscription. Okay, so once you are there and you decide to become a partner, you overtake all the other trial partners above you. So then now they are underneath you, and even the entire team pool is underneath you. Okay, so this is how your first vertical line of members and partners is going to be built. Of course, as a trial partner, you have 30 days period, so only to decide, because if after the 30th day you miss everything, you miss the commissions, you miss everything. But we're going to see in detail this part in a few minutes. Okay, so also, of course, if you don't become a partner, your team pool is given to other people, and so you lose everything up. So on the one hand, you don't have to be worried. I mean, if you're not interested, no problem. Everything will stop automatically. You don't have any obligation. You have nothing to do. But if you are interested, of course, you'd better move as fast as possible. And of course, all these organization that the GPS is going to build for you, it will generate commissions. Or all these people are people that are in your organization. Every time they do anything like purchases at the Clubshop mode or subscribing to GPS, well, they produce a commission for you, including the famous Fasta bonus that we're going to see in a while. Okay, so the important thing also of this exclusive technique that we invented is the thing that everybody in the team is working for the benefit of each other. While this is, because you can imagine here, this is you, and these are your partner in your vertical line, your first vertical line. Well, they keep receiving from the co-op advertising their affiliates. All these affiliates are going at the bottom of this line, in the bottom pool. So everybody is working, well, the GPS of everyone is working to keep feeding the bottom pool of that line. So you can see how everybody focus their efforts for the same team. So everybody can benefit of the effort, not only of only one person, but of an entire team of partners, okay? And this is the concept. Once your first vertical line is completed with 6 partners vertically placed, well, the GPS automatically starts to build your second bottom pool with the second line, then the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the 6th line. So we advise not to build more than 6 lines, because then otherwise there is not the same focus on, and it lose power. Let's say the strategy, you know. But this is how the system works. So you can imagine that this organization is built for everybody exactly in the same way. So it means that this is the basic goal that everybody needs to have here while they're building their market that we've seen before. So you can see here, you have 6 vertical lines with 6 partners. You're qualified as a team pilot. And, and everyone here has exactly the same goal, which is to become team pilot too. So this is how it creates duplication. In this kind of organization, you can have even 30,000, 50,000 partners or whatever. There are no limits, actually, even if you earn on 6 generations. And another very important thing, which is extraordinary here, is the fact that we did a sort of inverted compensation plan, exactly in order to give an additional incentive to people to build depth under the other ones, because we've seen that this is what helped people to build a big team, is helping the other ones in depth, building those team pool. So here, the incentive is the fact that your highest commissions are in the deepest generation. So you see here that in your first generation, you have a commission. For example, let's talk about, it's easier to understand, about the GPS subscriptions. The GPS subscriptions made by the people, the partner in your first generation, only gives you a 2% commission, but then a 3%, 4, 7, 14, and 20% in your 6th generation. So your goal is to keep building depth so that you are helping all the other people that are in between, right? And earn the maximum commissions in the lower generation, in the deepest generations, okay? But this is, anyway, organized automatically by the GPS. You don't have to worry about this. And so this is what we mean when we say this is automatic. It's on autopilot and so on. On the one hand, you receive automatically the prospect, the members, the affiliates, the partners for your team. On the other hand, these people are automatically organized and distributed inside your organization. And so the communication flow can work perfectly, okay, and give the right incentives to everybody. Okay, so then once you have completed these 6 vertical lines, so you see here there are these 36 partners, you can even decide to keep helping other partners. So your GPS can be directed to help the duplication wherever you want in your organization here. So you see here, for instance, you have your 6 vertical lines. Well, your GPS can go and help here, this partner here, to create his own 6 vertical lines. And of course, here you're creating more 5th and 6th generation for you, where you have the best commissions rate here. Okay, so you see there everything is perfectly designed to boost the business building process, and of course to make your income building process faster. The compensation plan for the GPS is extremely clear. It's not difficult to understand. It's probably more difficult to understand how so big earnings can come from such small commissions, because the units here, you see, when you have someone in your organization that subscribe to basic and he is in your 1st generation, of course your commission is not very high. It is 20 cents per month, not very much. In the 2nd generation is 30, and so on. So you see you can always know how much you're going to earn. Well, everything is calculated automatically. Of course, you have your income reports updated in real time, so you always know how much you are earning. But just to know how this income is going to create, for transparency's sake, it's important to understand how these commissions are created. So you see that if you have, for instance, a GPS Pro, a partner in your, let's say, 3rd generation, okay, well, this is generating for you $2 per month. Not very much. But then you have the same Pro in your 6th generation is creating $9.98, $10. So you see how your interest is to build a business, not just to look at, the so-called microwave mentality, to look only at the week after or the 1st month or so on. No, here you're building a business that is going to last for your life. Okay, so it has to be created. You need to have a solid foundation in order to create an income that can be of even tens of thousands of dollars per month, as we're going to see now. But you need to understand every point of this. So you see that, for instance, you have a Premier Plus in your 6th generation. Well, it's going to create $50 per month in commissions. Of course, it's much more interesting, right? But this in itself, this table, doesn't say very much until you see the commission that are generated by the duplication that we have seen in this situation, right? Where we are creating here duplication, and so you can start to earn commissions on hundreds and then thousands of partners in your team. So here you can see an ideal organization built on 6th generation, thanks to this technique. Well, you can see that there are no limits in how much you can earn. In this example, a perfect duplication on 6 generations, okay, will create, you see, in the second generation, $60 per month, 3rd generation, $491 per month, and then $5,000 per month already with your 4th generation completed, and then 59,000 and 524,000 and so on. Okay, this is potentially, of course, is possible. But then we're going to see, thanks to our earning calculator, how, even considering just the development of your organization made on a certain percentage only, because here is considered that there is a perfect duplication at 100%. This never happened, of course. But even if it is duplicated only at 20, 30, 40, 50%, you see how these numbers are absolutely fantastic. And what is important to understand also is that you don't need to have a perfect duplication in your team to earn, of course, because as we can see from the second example, just to give you the idea, let's say that you have this vertical line created here where you have all kind of partner, etc. And let's say that here in the 6th generation, you have 6 Premier Plus, for example. Well, even if here there is nobody, well, here you're going to earn those $49.98 commission per month thanks to every one of them. So you're earning almost $300 per month if you have this kind of situation, right? So we always have to have clear what kind of situation we are going to create. Then we visualize and then we work in order to create the situation and the income that we want, okay? The GPS makes almost everything on autopilot, but the human touch that you can give is absolutely essential to speed up the process. And so we're going to see how to speed up your earnings, okay? I just ask Giuseppe if everything is fine. Pino, mi confermi solo che va tutto bene? Così procedo. Sì, su Skype, me lo metti su Skype, così io vedo che va tutto bene e procedo. Ok, perfetto. Very good, very good. So, let's see. First thing, we've seen that in this table, particularly, we've seen that the TNT commission, so-called, so those that are the real passive income that you're going to create thanks to the GPS, are small commissions. So it's clear that in order to have a significant amount of money every month, well, the process has to work, right? So we wanted to create a sort of immediate earnings so that people can be very motivated since the very beginning. And that's why we have created exactly the fast start bonus. With a 50% fast start bonus and the second phase bonus, so-called, that we're going to see, your earnings can be really important even from day one, even from the first day could be, right? How? We say that when you receive these affiliates, they're going to place in your vertical line. So maybe that they are even in your, I don't know, 20th generation, right? Because for several reasons it can be. But anyway, if you are the original sponsor you are the original sponsor of all the affiliates that you receive from Co-op, or that you signed up personally. So you also know that you have some landing pages, some referral links that if you want, you can use. So you can even sponsor people personally. But all the affiliates that you receive thanks to the Co-op advertising system, well, those are your personally sponsored affiliates. So you are their original sponsor. It means that each time that one of your original sponsor affiliates subscribe to GPS, you earn a 50% fast start bonus on their first monthly fee, even if they are anywhere above or below your 6th generation. Okay, so you are helping all the other partners in your team because you keep, your GPS keep putting people underneath each other, but you earn anyway a direct commission from all these affiliates once they purchase their GPS. So they purchase some services that are helpful, have a value, and you earn a 50%. So not only once, but even if, let's say, they start with a GPS basic, let's say, or a GPS Pro. Well, even if after months they decide to upgrade their GPS, passing, for example, from a GPS basic to a GPS basic plus or a GPS Pro or whatever, well, again, you earn this sort of fast start bonus, okay? This is very important to understand because it's also a big incentive to not remain passive and just get only the affiliates that you receive from the GPS, but also maybe order some additional Co-op shares or even use your landing pages that you have available and also get more members, because these, you understand, once you have a 50% bonus, you just need 2 of them with the same GPS as you to break even. You know, if you have, let's say, the GPS Pro for $49.90 per month, and you have 2 of them also that decided to buy this, well, you break even. Your monthly fee is already on 0. Okay, so all the next commissions are all net profit. Okay, so this is what is gonna make things much easier and much faster, of course. And so while of course you are building, you are earning your faster bonus, this keeps creating your vertical lines, which is the real goal of everything, is to create your passive income, not only the faster bonus. The faster bonus looks very interesting initially, and it is actually. But then what is really important is the passive income that you're going to create on this 6th generation organization. Again, a few examples to have an idea of the faster bonus. Let's say you are the original sponsor of 50 affiliates. You got some of them from co-op and some through your landing pages. Very well. Example number 1, 10 of your first month partners activated the GPS basic, the minimum one, $9.90. So you're earning here $49.50 in this example. Okay, so it's always the 50% of the monthly fee of the first month of your personal sponsor partners. Okay, example number 2, 10 of your first month partner activated the GPS Premier Plus, so the opposite, the other extreme. So you instantly earn $1,249.50. Why? Because the monthly fee in this case is $249.90. 10 of them did that. Well, 50%, the faster bonus is $1,249. Okay, so it's very simple. It's very clear. There are no doubt on this. You know that the more affiliates personally sponsor you have, the highest will be the number of potential faster bonus that you're going to earn. Example number 3, 2 of them activated the GPS, a different GPS, because you know we have the basic, the Premier Plus, and then the Pro Plus, etc. So let's say the average of all these is 50. Okay, so you instantly earn $250 because it's the 50% of that average. Okay, so it's very simple to understand, I think, right? So let's move on. And this is the best part of all, I think, because this is new. This is something incredible. People probably have not understood yet its importance, but it's the 30-day trial partner program. It means that people have, you have 30 days to see with your eyes what you couldn't believe otherwise. We know that people, if they don't really see how the things are working, they don't believe or they don't understand or whatever. Here we have created this spectacular, really spectacular system, which allows everybody to really start seeing their commission, their organization growing, actually. And sorry, I'm trying here to stop this thing so that then I can even go and look at this. Okay, well, no, I was not logged in. Let's log with this. And we're going to see. Okay, this is an example of trial partner control center. So it means that when the person just signed up as an affiliate, is invited to start the 30-day trial partner program. And this is not only the best way to understand during 30 days how the system works, but it's also the best way to see the real income potential that you have, because these really create those pending commissions that are generated by the faster bonus of other people that are activating their GPS. Okay, and once you start to see these figures, you understand that really immediately you can build a big income since really day one. Okay, so when a trial partner is in his trial partner control center, he has all the indicators that allow them to understand how they are earning in that moment, potentially, and also how much they are risking to lose. Because when you are a trial partner, and in the moment, it's important to understand this, in the moment that you have activated your trial partner, your trial partnership, let's say, and you choose your GPS, well, in that moment, you have created a potential commission for your personal sponsor. So he immediately see that commission. If you started, for instance, the Premier Plus, which is 249, well, you have generated in that moment a potential income for your sponsor of $129. It's a lot of money, isn't it? And if there are other like you, well, it's easy to start seeing your commission report growing and growing with hundreds and hundreds of dollars. The same is going to happen for you. Once you become a trial partner, we start to deliver to your organization these affiliates that they are exactly like you, interested in building their Clubshop business. And so they read everything about the trial partner, how it works, because they have all the information they need, right? So it's important to understand. We could have done this much, not, let's say, with less information, let's say, but it would be worthless. We want that only people that really understand what the trial partner program is, that decide to activate their GPS, so that they are more aware of what it is. And so the odds that then they will confirm the GPS will be higher, of course, right? It's important to understand that once you are a trial partner and you start to receive this potential commission that you always see in your indicators here, you see commissions earned, commissions lost during the month, earning balance. So the earnings balance is the commissions earned less the commission lost. Okay, and you see the current balance. These commissions, as it is clearly explained here, are pending commissions for you. Means that in order to see those pending commission becoming payable, means that you really receive it on your PayPal account, for instance. First of all, you need to be already a partner when your trial partner decide to confirm the GPS. Otherwise, they will overtake you. So they will go, as we've seen before, they will go above you in your vertical line. So you will lose them. You lose them and you lose the commission that they have generated. Not only that, but when you are a trial partner, those affiliates that you receive are co-sponsored. Means that you are not the only sponsor like you are when you are already a partner. When you are a co-sponsor, may happen that some of the other co-sponsor become a partner, so confirm their GPS before you. So in that case, he will take forever that organization, that trial partner, which will be taken away from you. So of course you will lose that commissions. So that's why it's important. Once you are happy and you have understood how the business works, don't wait too much, because in that case you are risk to lose the commission that you have already earned as a potential commission. But again, as it is explained here, because I noticed that sometimes people don't read exactly the things, but it is clear here, no? Receive your 0.5. Receive your earnings each time your trial partners confirm their GPS, just like you supposedly did too. Because of course, if you are above them, logic wants that you confirm your GPS before them, so then you keep them and you keep those pending commissions. Then each time every one of them will confirm their GPS, well, simply those pending commission will move to your payable commission. So these are real commissions. The thing is that, of course, in a serious business, if there is no purchase, if there are no product or services sold and purchased, well, there are no commissions. So here, the trial program will let you understand exactly how it works. It gives you the idea of the big potential that you earn. You can even earn thousands of dollars in the first month. But then also you need to be active a little bit to follow up your people, as we're going to see now. So you see, the trial partner program is designed in order to make things easier to understand and to really show the income potential that you have here as a Clubshop partner. Okay, so I invite you, of course, well, now we can't go and see in details here, otherwise it would take too long. But anyway, if you are an affiliate, the first thing you need to do is to go in your Clubshop account. You will see a green button on the right side, and click there, read all the information that you can see here, and then confirm your GPS. You will see some boxes like this one where you can decide which GPS you want to try. Consider the important thing that you can't, for example, start the trial program with the Premier Plus and then decide to confirm a Basic Plus. You can't, of course, because during the trial program, we give you really the benefit of a Premier Plus. But then if you confirm a lower one, of course, it would be a loss for the company. So you can do the opposite. You can start from the, for example, from a Basic Plus. And then if you are happy during the trial, you can upgrade your trial to a higher one, knowing always that at the end, well, before the end of the trial period, you can confirm only the GPS that you are trying in that moment. Okay? This is important to understand. And also, if you start any one of these trials and then you do a GPS basic, well, the system will not recognize you as a partner, right? So when you start your trial program, remember always to start the one that then you think you will really activate before the end of the trial period. Okay, so here then there are all the rules that I don't stay here too long, but anyway, I invite you to do that. So you can see all these in your trial partner control center, but even when you are still an affiliate and you're reading about the program. Okay, so then always here it shows also the chart on how your income can increase day by day or can even decrease, because as we said, if you wait too long and some of your co-sponsor or your trial partners acted before you, well, even if you earned, I don't know, X dollars a certain day, then this income can decrease if you lost this commission. So don't wait too much, okay? So this is the first component of these, let's say, strategies to speed up your earnings, to push this 30-day trial program, because it's really what gives people the idea of how much they can earn. And this is the basic thing, okay? Then we have created this fantastic new proactive sponsor funnel, because as a partner, you can decide to be passive and just leave the GPS working for you. But of course, anyway, if you have a basic, well, the basic cannot do very much for you. I mean, it only includes 1 co-op shares per month, so 2 affiliates per month. And if your team duplicate yourself, you have an entire team of basic, and so it's not gonna move very fast, of course. So, but then you can decide, even if you are a Premier Plus anyway, with all the different GPS, you can decide to use one of these landing pages. And we have just created this new landing page, this new funnel, not only a landing page, but a new funnel means that you can advert this landing page of you. And then when people sign up, they find a particular path to follow, a thank you page that then bring them to another page. That's what we're going to see now here. Well, now you see these the new landing page that you have available. You have it available in your dashboard. You see how the landing pages are created. If you don't know, there are also videos there. And here there is my photos actually, but they should be yours. It means that when you sign up as you are a partner, you should update your profile with your photos so that in your landing page there will be your photo. Otherwise, there will be mine. But as you are promoting your business, it will be good to have yours. Okay, so this landing page is based on those episodes that we did attracting prosperity with Clubshop. So people can really understand everything about Clubshop, also understand the basic principle, the philosophy of Clubshop. And if they like it, they click here and they can just register here. You see here, there will be your photo too, also, and they register, and they are your personally sponsored affiliate, so that they will generate all those fast start bonuses that we have just seen. Okay, so what happened once they sign up here? Okay, they are redirected immediately in the thank you page. Let's go and see the thank you page, how it works. The thank you page is completely redesigned. It's a congratulations, you are now a Clubshop affiliate. Track prosperity with Clubshop is what we've seen in the previous page. And here it says you are about to start an exciting journey that could transform your life for the better in no time. You only need to take it seriously and give this business the priority it deserves in your life. This is fundamental. I mean, if you're working at something that can really generate for you hundreds of or thousands of dollars per month, of course, you don't have to take it just, to see if it works or not. No, you have to take a committed decision and work at it. And it really has to become your obsession. You need to think about it day and night. You need to love it. And so it means give the priority that it deserves in your life. So then read carefully the information that you're going to find in the next page to fully understand the tremendous potential of the Global Partner System, or GPS. So here it says, in a few months from now, you could be earning beyond your wildest dreams. Here's what to do next. 1, start your 30-day GPS trial program. No cost, no obligation, only a genuine business opportunity to test. If you have any question, contact us here. So they click here and they find themselves on the page directly where they can ask for the trial partner program, reading everything, and then be aware what it is and then ask it. And so in that moment, they instantly generate for you the corresponding fast start bonus that you see credited in your commission report in real time. Okay. Then 2, connect with your sponsor. This is again something new. Teamwork is essential for your success. Meet your sponsor to get help. Get in touch with your sponsor and get the assistance that you need. So we have created something now that as a sponsor, you can give your availability, okay, to, look at these, to meet your personally sponsored members. Means that they, of course, people arrive here, they have not clear the things. We're talking about a business that is mostly on autopilot. And so I want to go here, see meet your sponsor, okay? And so they need to talk with someone. So of course, is your benefit if they ask to have a meeting for you. So we have created a page here, a calendar, your calendar, where people, even especially these new affiliates that enter in your team, they can select their sponsor, right? They will see all their upline sponsor, but mainly the original sponsor. Even select the preferred language if there are different sponsors which speaks different languages. Then here, automatically, you will you can select how you want to meet your sponsor: Skype, Telegram, Messenger, or other. Here, if you have set up your profile already, there will be your Skype name or Telegram name, etc. Otherwise, you have to put it there. And then you select. You will see the availability of your sponsor. You can select the day, the hours, okay, and here if you want you can put a message or whatever, then submit. And if you are the sponsor, you will see your appointments in your calendar here, in your agenda, so you always know who is there, who books an appointment for you, with you. And so you will see all the details, so where you can meet them, if it is Skype or a Messenger or a Telegram or whatever, and talk personally to these people. Of course, you don't have to be scared of these because these are not a cold contact. Like if now there are affiliates here that just joined us, well, they will be happy to have someone that can take the time to explain them exactly how the business is. We're creating also a PowerPoint presentation that you can share when you share your screen during the meeting, so that you can help people to better understand how the business works and help them to confirm their GPS too. Okay, so this is an important. So you've seen the funnel, right? It's clear. So first of all, your new landing page, which tags people in this thank you page where they can ask immediately the trial program, and also book the meeting with their sponsor. It's not mandatory, of course, but of course they will be asked to do it, invited to do it. And then you have your, there is the page where they can book the meeting right away. And this is important because here I put it, don't wait passively. Of course, the GPS works for you and it keeps working for you. You know, the most important task, it is recruiting, let's say, new affiliates every month, and optimizing the organization. This is done automatically by your GPS. But of course, if you follow up your people, you help them to understand, you offer them your support, your assistance, even if you just started, never mind. People just need to know that there is something honest there, willing to help them. And if you have questions, if something is not clear, you can always ask to your sponsor. We have the communities, the Facebook group, the Telegram group, and so on. So you can always ask someone there, and also don't make any mystery to your people. If there's something that you don't understand, you can tell them that you have just started like them, and so you're going to build a business, a group together with these people. Okay, you're all in the same ship. So stay hungry, stay foolish, like someone very important said, right? It is true. Here, if you are not hungry, you don't do this. You will just wait for your GPS to do the things for you. And be full. Don't be scared of not knowing things or not being enough. You are enough for this business. Believe me. You just need to be excited, enthusiastic about all what you've seen here, because this is what is going to change your life. The business has the potential to change your life. But if you don't put the right excitement, enthusiasm, and positivity in it, nothing will change, right? So try to really trust in all what you're seeing now and be active. Be an active sponsor. Your people will appreciate you much more than if you just stay there waiting for something to happen, okay? So how can you follow up these people? Once they arrive, they are placed in their vertical line, so they receive all the notification from the GPS, so they're really followed up. But automatically, then of course we have the community, so we interact on Facebook and so on. But you can also see who are the most active people and help them most. You know, there are people that probably, maybe it happens, of course, they can sign up and then they disappear. They forget about everything. But there are other people like you that are interested in this thing. And so you can see, if you are a GPS Pro and above, not a GPS Basic, but you have the activity report, okay? So let's see, for example, that you want to see the new trial partner for the previous day, okay? So you go here, you set up the range of days, you put here is trial partner. Here you flag a new trial partners, and you can apply the filters. Here is going to show you then all the list of your new trial partners, or depending then on what you flag here. So you see all the activity that has been generated in your organization, right? So here you have all the records. Here you see the people that became a trial partner yesterday. So you can, for example, welcome them. And this is fantastic. This is something that you can do. Here, well, you can put records per page all, okay? And once you are here, you can select all, for example. And then you can send an email. So you click send email, and you have here the recipients already there. You can just put the subject here. You can customize using username, user ID, days left, and so, and put the message that you want and send it. They will be happy to see that there is someone taking care of them, that is welcoming them and offering them their help, to assist them. And also you can invite them to book an appointment with you, right? To meet them on Facebook or wherever you want, or in Telegram and Skype and so on. You can even see where they are placed in your organization. We say that you can have more than one vertical line, right? So here, upline, you want to see, for example, this Leo from the Philippines just became a trial partner yesterday. He has ranking points 2. Okay, you see this ranking point. You can even then set up these, order these depending on the ranking points. For instance, you see the more ranking points, the more interested this person is. Means that he already logged in several times, he became a trial partner, different things, right? So you can see in which line they are. So you see the vertical line where this person is, so that you can even communicate from here and send an email to all these vertical line if you want to communicate something special about it. And also, once you have done whatever you need to do, you can even, you see here you have the follow-up record. You see, you can write what you've done, what kind of follow-up you did with them, and you see here new trial partner. So you can mark as complete the moment that you have sent a welcome email, for instance, related to this action that they do, right? So you see, there is all this, now it's just an idea, and I'm not explaining exactly how all this works, but it's to give you an idea of what you can do to boost your earnings. If you remain passive, of course, the GPS will do the things for you. If you become active and foolish, doing things, of course, you will help people. And remember that whatever you give to the others will come back to you. Okay, so the more you do for the others, the more you help them to understand, the more to assist them, the more available you are, the more benefits will come back to you. Of course, you have to do it for them, not for yourself. You have to try to do whatever you do. Imagine then like if it was you, right? If you were there, you would be happy to have someone helping you, trying to understand, telling you what are the right steps to do, all this kind of thing. Well, just try to do the same things. Then if they do something good, well, if they do nothing at all, it's good. The same way. Don't try to twist their arms to let them do something or whatever. Just offer your genuine support and help to people. You will be rewarded. You know, it doesn't depend on you. Just help the people and everything will happen automatically. Okay, so we've seen also this. And of course, once you understand all these components that you have, the trial partner program, the fast start bonus, the activity report, all these things that we've seen, of course, you can boost your business. How? Getting more affiliates. The more affiliates you are, the more possibility of having fast start bonus and to build faster your vertical lines. Always remember that when you receive these affiliates, it's not sure that they start to do something immediately, but you are building a real asset, your market, as we've seen before. Your market, where your goal initially is to have clear that you want to have a market with, let's say, 10,000 people there, 10,000 people in your 6 generations, okay? So how do you build this? We've seen how. You get these scope shares, they stay there. Maybe initially they do anything at all. We see every day it happens that people that maybe became affiliate months ago, they didn't move a finger until now, and then now they become partner, or they subscribe even the Premier Plus or whatever, right? So you never know when. But you know that you are building a big group of people of at least 10,000 members. Members can be members, affiliates, partners, or whatever. But this system, the GPS, is what is going to do for you to build your market with, let's say, 10,000, but that can be hundreds of thousands, okay? So this has to be your goal, not to think like, with the microwave mentality of earning immediately. Yes, of course, it would be great, but it's not the aim of the GPS. This is not a get-rich scheme. It's something that you need to build month after month. So don't be frustrated if the first month you're not earning enough. It's normal. It's the way this business works. Okay, so if you want to boost, we've seen you can order more co-op shares. There are those included in your GPS, but then you can even order more. Or you can market your GPS landing pages, as we've seen the new one, the new funnel before. You have also 3 versions in this moment that you can use. You can, if you are good in marketing, or if you even study some new techniques or whatever, well, you have the landing pages that you can use to get new members daily. There are no limits. You can do it, of course. Well, so we'll see that all this funnel is aimed to let you go through all the different thresholds, right? Starting very small ones. Why? Because you know that once you start to earn $40 and your income type is Walton, these income titles are for fun, the name of the billionaires, the biggest billionaires in the world. So if you start with the first income threshold, which is 40, you are qualified as well. Then Breen, and then Page, and so on. So these are very close steps toward your final goal, which is to get, well, final, it's not final actually, be qualified as base at $6,000 per month, all right? So it gives you more confidence while you keep going, because it's, if you are already Breen a page, you know that you can move to Bloomberg the next month, and so, okay, so this is important to understand. And the indicators that you have in your dashboard, let's see if we have time to see it, really gives you like a compass, which gives you the right direction. It tells you if you are moving toward the right directions. And this is exactly what all we have seen now is aimed to let you move through these. For me, why I insist in this, because for me it was absolutely fundamental. When I started to work with Clubshop, not as the co-owner like now, but as an affiliate, just like you, as a partner it was in 2001, I was just looking at this. I wanted to be, well, we're not named Walton and Breen, etc., but the income threshold were exactly the same. I wanted to earn the $40 the first month, then the 80 the second month, 150 the third, and so on. That's what I did. I started the 31st of January of 2001, and in February I was already qualified. At that time it was team leader. Then I was team captain, bronze, silver, gold. It was Ruby director, then Emerald director, Diamond director, executive director, and then executive 1-star. Well, every month I was working to achieve the next step. That's normal. That's the reason of this, to give you really the idea where you are moving. Of course, if you stay passive, well, you can't do that, because you just leave your success in the hands of the system, which is good. But if you really want to make it as a work, your business, be active, as we've seen. Be active and set up your goals. You want to achieve every single step, at least one per month, and you can make it. It just depends on you. Okay, so we've seen also an important thing, because it's not only important to create this income, but it's also important that then this income remain, right? The stability. So the growth and the stability of your income. So we have created this new concept that is the Clubshop community contribution. What is this? It's based on the concept of teamwork, anyway, that once you have a good organization, your responsibility is even higher. So you know that if you are, let's say, plus, you have built a big organization, you are there, they are basic or pro, etc. They still need your help, right? To build their lines. So if instead you do the opposite, instead of remaining a Premier Plus, you go to basic, well, you're serving well your community. So we did a thing so that when are growing, right? Even if you start a GPS basic, when you start increasing you, in order to get the income title and to get the full income for that step, you also need to have the corresponding GPS. Why this? Because as we said, you need to have the communication tools to manage your team, and you need to also have a basic number of shares helping your team. Here you have it, for example, just to understand. If you have, let's say, earning the first, or you're earning $25 and you have a GPS fine, you're qualified as wannabe until $39.90. If you are, let's say, $45 a month, well, then the month you need to have the flag in the dashboard. Automatically, the system will upgrade you to basic, so you can get your full income. Let's say you were earning $70, you get $60 basic plus, so that the next month keep feeding your organization with the GPS co-op advertising, right? And if you don't do it because you say, no, I don't want to get the best, I remain with basic, well, then you will get maximum $30. Okay, so this is an incentive people to growing, even if it's your interest. Your interest is what? Is your goal? Is to build an entire organization of GPS Premier Plus. You can imagine only from the GPS commissions how much you're gonna earn. It's gonna be huge. But of course, this has to be built, and we need to give a strategy to people to follow. So, of course, the more you increase your income, the bigger is your organization, the more they need you. So the more they need help from applying you. And so, of course, your net income, even if your monthly fee may increase, anyway, your net income keep increasing too, of course. But it's important to understand this thing. For example, another just one. If you are earning $1,600, but you have a Pro Plus, well, in order to get the full income, you need to pass to Premier. And Premier, these are the different fees. $9.90, $29.90 are not huge fees. But you move to the next GPS. Okay, so this gives stability to the organization because they keep receiving help from you. And also all your team will follow the same path. So you will have an organization with higher GPS without people that just, that instead of keep helping the other ones, just decide to get a GPS basic, which wouldn't be fair for their team. Okay, so this is the point. So help your teammates is the most important thing that you can do to speed up your earnings. So use your GPS activity report, as we've seen, and the follow-up record, because of course, when you talk to people, you need to know what already happened with that person, because once you have only a few, it's easy to remember. But then when you start to have hundreds of thousands of people in your team, you need to always know what already happened with that person. So, of course, I shouldn't say it, but of course, if you need to be, if you want to be successful, you can only be positive, passionate, and enthusiastic about what you're doing. If you are not, well, you can stop now. I can tell you for now, you will never earn a single penny here. Not because the system doesn't allow you, but it's how the universe works. If you are negative in what you're doing, you're scared, you fear, you think that it's a scam, that there is someone there trying to take the money from your pocket, and all these kind of things, well, believe me, you will never go anywhere. You absolutely need to understand everything here, understand that it's a genuine opportunity, and you need to work at it, as we've seen. Because once you are positive, enthusiastic, and passionate, it will be a pleasure to help the other ones, and your income will be a consequence. But if you're just there selfish, thinking about yourself, thinking about your monthly fee, thinking about someone is there trying to scam you, all this kind of thing, well, it's not the right attitude. Unfortunately, the universe works in a certain way. If you go against these laws, you will stay where you are. If you are happy, it's fine. If you are unhappy, you need to change attitude and mindset. Be visible. Of course, you must be visible. If you are positive, passionate, and enthusiastic, you want to be visible. You want to spread with the word what you're doing. And not in the street, but in the community. So we have the Facebook group, the Telegram group. What is weird that I will never understand is how come that you see in this group, you know, when there is one person negative, then, you know, it keeps attracting all the other negatives that are there, just trying to say something bad. Guys, there are a lot of positive people here, working well, earning money. Well, show up. You don't need to say, well, I earned these. I don't care about that. But just be there. Help the other ones. Let them understand that it's something good. Show up. Don't be invisible somewhere. It's good to help the other one to answer questions and so on. But also, you can initiate discussions and say good things so that other positive people will show up. Otherwise, we keep always seeing, you know, these negative ones that are really destructive for themselves and for the business, for your business too. Okay, so be proactive is what we said. Be your first Clubshop Mall's customer. I would say you are the owner of your Clubshop Mall. Well, whenever you have to buy something anywhere, first look in the mall if this exists. Look at Amazon. Look in the travel sites that we have. Look wherever there, so that you can make the experience, and then you can help the other ones to do the same. Okay, and of course, this is the most important thing, probably. Be the kind of person you want the other to be. Don't expect that the other one will do what you want them to do if you're not doing that things first. Here, you can only lead by example. You can't tell other people what they have to do if you're not doing it first. You will be false, right? No, do the thing that you want them to do. So this is probably the first rule. And of course, always be aware that you are the master of your own destiny. It doesn't depend on the GPS, on the Clubshop, on me, on Giuseppe, or whatever. It only depends on you. Here you have a tool. You need to jump on it and use it with the right mindset, thoughts, idea, actions that creates the results that you want. Okay, so it depends exclusively on you. We can help you. We are here to assist you, to support you. We keep improving the GPS, all these kind of things. But if you don't put the right mindset here and act accordingly, nothing will never happen. How much you can make per month? I think now is a bit late, but anyway, you know, you have these fantastic tools that are in your dashboard, and the indicators that are in your dashboard, and the earnings calculator. Let's try to understand rapidly what these indicators are. So these ones, I mean, okay, so in this example, let's see here in this blue, the first one, you see the current monthly income. It means the total of pending commission and payable commissions, right? The pending one are those that are, for instance, generated by the trial partners, and or even the commission generated during the 60 days by the purchases in the Clubshop Mall. When someone in your team buys something, you will see those pending commissions, but they are not payable yet because they can even give back the products or whatever. So there is a refund, this kind of thing. So initially, those are pending. But anyway, here you see everything. Then you will see here the next income title. Here it gives 0. Why this? Because in this example, this is already prosperous and is already above $10,000. So here you don't see the next income. But if it was another threshold, another income title, you will see the next one, right? Those that we have seen, Wannabe, Walton, Breen, etc. And it will tell you always what is how far you are from that from the next one. But then what is important actually are these 3 ones. Here it tells you how many of your 6 vertical lines are already completed and what is the percentage. You know that you need to have those 6 vertical lines to get qualified as a team pilot. So it means 36 partners. Well, here it tells you the percentage. When you have all the 6 vertical lines completed, here it would be 100%, right? Very good. This second one is related to this one. Why? Because it tells you the average of your team. So every partner in your team has these indicators. Well, the average of these indicators will give you this one. Is the percentage of the team duplication rate. So here is interesting really to see, because here also you have a different kind of duplicator. Say, what kind of duplicator are you? Duplicator intern, shy duplicator, regular, happy, super, superhero. When you are 100%, you are a superhero, right? Or a super duplicator at 80%. And why it's important? We're going to see now, because combine these information combined with this one, the average GPS monthly fee of your organization. What does it mean? It means that if in your team you have, I don't know, let's say 3 GPS basic, 3 partner with GPS basic, other 5 with a basic pro, 9 with a pro plus, and then 2 or 10 or whatever with premier plus and so on. Well, the average of this GPS monthly fee will be here. Okay? And of course, depending on which generation they are, they will create your TNT income. Okay? So why it's important? Because here you see that we have a 52.78 and 82. Let's see what happens if I'm going to put these elements in the earnings calculator to see a projection of what happens if I hold the same parameters here in the earnings calculation. So how many vertical lines you want to build? We say that the idea is to build 6 vertical lines, right? That then they start to duplicate. We know that they can't duplicate at 100%. Well, they can actually. It will take more time, let's say, but let's consider what we see here. In this case, the duplication rate is 52.78. So I put here 52.78. And the average monthly price of the GPS in the team is 82.43. Fantastic. So 82.43. It gives me here the monthly income that I will earn indicatively if I keep building my organization, considering only the GPS. We're not considering the purchases made in the Clubshop mall and so on. It would be something more. So you see, with this kind of parameters here, I would earn $39,720 per month, which makes a yearly income of $400,076, etc. Are these weird numbers? Well, these are based on the current development of this organization, based on this duplication rate and this average GPS. Consider that if the goal is to create an entire organization of GPS Premier Plus, well, this could be increased much more. And as now we started with the trial partner program, or people tend to do a higher GPS anyway, this average can really increase quite easily. Okay, so here you see in the depending on each generation how much you're going to earn for each generation based on this information that we put here. So then you can change these. Let's say now you don't have these, you can put 33%. And here, let's say the average that you have now is $52. Let's say, well, in this case, you are earning $2,897 per month based on this. So you see, you can really make a projection of your goals and how you're going to achieve those income titles that we have seen so far. Okay, there are no limits here. So everything depends on you. Of course, if you think that here it's not working for you, it won't work. If you are convinced, you have a faith, and you trust in all this, and you work accordingly, well, these are the goals that you can achieve. Okay, so we have seen this, and then now we run a little bit because we're already a bit late. So what's the suggested strategy now? What do we say? A briefing here. Start your trial. So these are the steps, the normal steps. Start your trial. Let me put the laser pointer here. So start your trial with the GPS pack you consider more adapted to your situation. You can always upgrade to a higher one at any moment. As we say, when you start your trial, you read everything, you decide which one you want. Knowing that if you start with the Premier Plus at 249, but then you don't want to confirm at that price, well, you can do anything. You should cancel everything and restart from zero. So you better start from, I don't know, let's say a Pro, a 49.90, so that then you can afford it easily. Or if you can afford 249, it's fine. Okay, of course. Then confirm your GPS as soon as possible. Why? Because we understood that if the other ones are faster than you in your team or your co-sponsor, well, you lose those commissions. So as soon as you are happy with your trial, go confirm your GPS. You can even order additional co-op shares. You will see in your dashboard, you have a button, it takes it directly to the Clubshop outlet, which you can order additional co-op share if you want to boost the entire process. So then a suggestion and advice also is this one: don't create more vertical lines that you can afford. You optimize the growth of your income by building depth underneath parts. This is more complicated. Now there are affiliates, probably is not very clear. But of course, if you have a GPS basic plus, it's true that you can build even 2 lines at a time, but you're better actually to focalize your effort only in one so that that line can grow faster. Every partner goal is to reinvest initially during the process is to reinvest a part of their monthly earnings gradually to upgrade to a higher GPS pack, which includes more benefit and more advertising shares to boost the income growth rate of the whole team. This is, the strategy or the point of view or the mindset of everyone. There are people that are earning, I don't know, $50. They say, well, I take this $50 and I go and buy a pizza or 2 pizzas or whatever, or 10 packets of cigarettes. I don't know. There are other people who say, well, I take this 50 and instead of spending it, I can upgrade to a higher GPS, or I'm earning, or I can buy more Coke or whatever. I don't know. It's up to you. But of course, once you understand that here the goal is not the microwave vision of the immediate earnings that you can get, but is building a business for your life, you will understand, like in any other business, that you need to work at it, to reinvest something of your earnings in order to escalate and become bigger and bigger. Okay. And of course, your goal is to build an entire organization of GPS Premier Plus. As we say, as we've seen, this is also the concept of the community contribution, is to help to have everyone a Premier Plus, so that you have more tools, you have more co-op shares, you can help the others, and everything goes, of course, much faster, and the earnings can literally explode for everybody. Okay, so what to do now? If you are an affiliate, if you like what you see, take a few minutes to think and determine which GPS you want to start with. Then just do it. You see that here, in your dashboard, you have your red button, activate your GPS. You can start right away. Even if you are already a trial partner, you have the button there. It takes you directly to confirm the GPS that you are trying. If you are a trial partner and you have, I don't know, a basic plus, let's say, and you want to confirm a pro. So first you need to upgrade your trial period to pro and then confirm your pro. Okay. Once you have done that, you can even decide, like many people are doing, to order some additional co-op shares. In this moment, and still for a few more days, we don't know how long we can still afford this, but anyway, they are in this moment with 50% off. So it means that with the same price, you get double of the shares and so on. Okay, so this is it for now. If I hope you understood, I hope I've been quite clear explaining all these things. Was not easy. It's been much longer than usual. Where are we? Here. Oops, not here, not here. Let me see. I got lost here. So let's close a few things. Okay, so if let's see if there are any questions. Maybe well, I said initially that okay, I like the slippers. Okay. Okay. So let's see if you guys have any questions. I think they've been perfectly clear and everything. And then now it's almost 2 hours that we are here, so probably there are not even questions. But if there is something that you want to know that or that you got lost in my explanation and so on, this is your moment. Otherwise, no problem. We can close it here. And of course, I invite you to join us in the Facebook group. Be active there. Don't be shy. Show up to say good things. I mean, many times we wake up, we're not very, good mood or whatever, and we see things black or gray instead of green and blue and so on. Well, the case, wait a moment and then come back if you want to share good and positive things. Of course, you're always welcome. And the same in the Telegram group. We also have the Telegram group in English, French, Italian, and Spanish. So be active there. Whatever you do, good for this company, of course, is good for your team and good for yourself. So you're always welcome to be active, proactive. And well, guys, so I would say that this is all for now. Thank you very much for being here. And we keep talking every day like we've done so far on Facebook and Telegram. Okay, that's all for now. Bye-bye.